Welcome to Us Crazy Christians. I'm your host, William E. Smith. Today we're going to talk about how what you believe about yourself is contagious. Stick around. I've learned that how I feel about myself, good or bad, appears in the opinions of people I interact with. If I believe I'm the shit, other people tend to believe I'm the shit. If I believe I ain't shit, people I interact with tend to agree with me. Now that's in the Bible. The scripture says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If he think he the shit, he is. If he think he ain't shit, he ain't. And other people around you can feel it. They can sense it. And even if they believe opposite of what you believe, eventually you will convince them of your truth, good or bad. I remember dating a young lady that I considered one of the most beautiful, sexy, and intelligent women that I had ever met. But on our first date, she was belittling herself, talking about how unattractive she was and how stupid she was, and etc. And I'm sitting there thinking, is she joking? This girl is gorgeous. I mean, her body is amazing. What are you? At first, I'm thinking she just needs some attention. Because I'm like, she can't be serious about this. But she honestly felt that about herself because it was prevailing. It was every time we talked on the phone, every time we conversed, every time we were in each other's presence, it was always that no matter how much I built her up, she would find some other kind of way to tear herself down. It was continuous. And eventually, I started believing her. I started to see the flaws in her looks, the flaws in her body. I started to think maybe she's not that smart. Her views about herself were contagious. They spilled over onto me, and all of a sudden, the more I spent time with her, the more I began to agree with her. Found out sometime later, before I met her, she used to be a real big girl. She was really insecure, and people always teased her, and so she never let that go, even though right at that moment, she was amazing to me. But the point I'm making is how what she believed about herself spilled over into me and changed how I saw her. And I wasn't trying to do that. Likewise, there was another young lady, a roommate of mine, my roommate's girlfriend tried to hook me up with her friend. Now, I had never seen her, and so we're on the phone talking. And she said, well, hey, who do you look like? I said, well, who do people say you look like? I said, people always say I look like Terrence Howard. She said, ooh, that's hot. I said, well, same to you. Who do people say you look like? She said, well, people say I look like Whoopi Goldberg. Now look, I'm not saying Whoopi Goldberg is ugly. I'm not even saying Whoopi Goldberg couldn't get it. I'm just saying, like I told her, oh, sweetie, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really that attracted to Whoopi Goldberg. So we, that way I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or nothing, but maybe we shouldn't, maybe we should just squash it here. We haven't met each other. We ain't really invested no time in each other. Let's just squash it right here over the phone. And she wouldn't let it go. She was very confident. I mean, she started cracking jokes and teasing me. Oh, you just scared I'm gonna throw this Whoopi coochie on you and stuff. I mean, she was just, she had me laughing so much. She had so much confidence and gusto in herself. I was like, okay, come on over. She came over, I met her, and I was like, you are hilarious. I enjoy talking to you, but no, baby, I don't think we're gonna really kick it. And she just kept on messing with me, kept on teasing me. She's even cracking jokes on me, talking junk. I'm scared of her. This girl laughed me so hard, she laughed me out my drawers. And I enjoyed being with her for a long time. The only reason the relationship ended is because I found out I was the side booty. She was married and living with her husband. No wonder I could never go to her place. So that ended. But this lady who I would have never considered attractive, and even some of my boys, when they saw her, even my roommate was like, what you doing, man? I was like, dog, this girl right here, you know what I'm saying? I was proud and happy. I was like, but the point I'm making is that she believed she was awesome. She believed she was sexy. She believed she had confidence and charisma. She believed in herself. And I didn't believe in her at first, but as I hung around her, she convinced me. She rubbed off on me. It became contagious. Again, if you think you the shit, other people will agree with you. Likewise, if you think you ain't shit, people will agree with you. Like the scripture says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So are you. So am I. So are you full of shit? Or are you the shit? Which one are you? Let it marinate. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you're a returning guest and haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's free. Plus, hit the notifications bell to be notified every time we post a new video. Thanks for watching us, Crazy Christians. Until next time, be blessed.